Today, we will talk about top 10 places to visit in Netherlands. The Netherlands is unique in Europe because so much of the land you see today was once ocean. The process of building the land up from the sea has given the Netherlands its most iconic feature. 1. Amsterdam's museums. Amsterdam is known for many things, but its museums are among the top attractions in the Netherlands, and with good reason. Arts and antiquities aficionados will appreciate the Rich National Museum, home to a massive collection that occupies over 250 rooms. Collections include a library, sculptures, paintings, and a variety of cultural artifacts. Art lovers will also want to visit the Rembrandt House Museum, located in the artist's former home, as well as the remarkable Van Gogh Museum. 2. Vincent van Gogh's old haunts. Begin your pilgrimage in Zundert, just 15 kilometers south of Breda, in the village where Vincent van Gogh was born. Although his family's original home no longer stands, its garden remains, and the Vincent van Gogh House Museum now occupies the spot. There is a statue of the artist in front of the Old Dutch Reformed Church, where his father once preached. There are numerous other statues throughout the country, including the town of Etten-Leur, where his career as an artist officially began. Just 8 kilometers from Eindhoven is the village Nuenen, also known as Van Gogh Village. The artist lived here in a pastor's house from 1883 to 1885, and tourists can explore his former home, which has been lovingly restored. A self-guided tour visits nearly 24 locations in the village that are connected to his time here. 3. Dutch windmills. Near Rotterdam, beside the River Noord, sits the village of Kinderdijk, one of the most photographed places in the Netherlands. Here, visitors will find the country's largest collection of historic windmills, a total of 19, which were built between 1722 and 1761. Sitting atop a hill in Leiden is an imposing 7-story windmill that was originally used as a flour mill. This picturesque landmark was built in 1743 and is now home to the Windmill Museum, Molen de Valk. The museum includes the miller's quarters and the tools he once used. 4. Traditional fishing villages of the Zuiderzee Inlet. The medieval fishing village of Enkhuizen sits on the shores of IJsselmeer, Lake IJssel, a lake that occupies the center section of the inlet. The town is home to picturesque waterside homes, 2 15th-century churches, and the old fortifications. The open-air Zuiderzee Museum is the top tourist attraction and sits at the harbor. The museum explores the area's prominence as a fishing port and center of maritime trade, and visitors can see examples of traditional boats and equipment. The museum is also home to many restored buildings, a number of which date back to the 1600s. 5. Tulip fields of Flevoland Province. The majority of the Netherlands' tulips are grown in the Flevoland Province, and mid-April through May is the best time of year to catch them in full bloom. Commercial flower-producing fields can be found along the northwestern coast of the Netherlands, occupying the swath of land between Alkmaar and The Hague. Keukenhof Gardens, located near Leiden, is the most visited destination for flower lovers, with more than 7 million blooms each year. This is the world's largest public flower garden, covering more than 70 acres and growing over 700 varieties of tulips. Visitors will also find daffodils, crocuses, and hyacinth among the gardens. 6. Historic Haarlem. Located just a short distance from Amsterdam, Haarlem makes an excellent day trip from the city. The historic heart of Haarlem is centered around the Grote Markt, the main market square. The old city hall, constructed in the 13th century, is one of the most impressive buildings. Nearby is the 14th century Gothic church, Street Bevelkerk, Grote Kerk. Both buildings have stunning interiors and feature impressive towers. One of the most famous structures, however, is the Vleesel Mead Hall, built in the Northern Renaissance style, now home to part of the Frans Hals Museum. 7. Castles of the Netherlands. One of the Netherlands' most famous castles is De Haar Castle, Kasteel de Haar, built in 1822 near Utrecht. Its fame is not due to its age, but its size and grandeur. It's infamous for displacing an entire village to make room for its construction. This fairy tale castle can be toured, and the 135-acre property holds numerous events throughout the year, including a Christmas festival. Breda is home to the UNESCO-listed Castle van Breda, an impressive palace that has housed aristocracy and royalty since the 12th century. The current structure was built in 1530 as a fortified castle and then expanded over the centuries to its present state. 8. Living History Museums. One of the most popular places to visit is the Netherlands Open Air Museum, Nederlands Openlucht Museum, located just outside the city of Arnhem. This living history museum was established in 1912 to preserve Dutch history and culture, and it includes a variety of traditional homes, workshops, and windmills for guests to tour. Costumed interpreters demonstrate what daily life looked like in centuries past, including the life of fishermen, farmers, and craftsmen. 9. Gothic churches. The skyline of many Dutch cities is punctuated by the steeples and belfries of churches, and the towers of the Gothic churches are among the most impressive. Breda's Grote Kerk, Great Church, was built in 1290 in the classic Gothic style and contains late Gothic carved choir stalls. Its most prominent feature is the 97-meter tower, which was finished in 1509. Numerous additions built in the following centuries have strong Renaissance influences. Delft is home to two stunning examples of Gothic churches. Oude Kerk, Old Church, was built in 1250 and features a 75-meter coastal Gothic tower that was added in 1450. 10. Hoge Veluwe National Park. The largest nature park in the Netherlands is the Hoge Veluwe National Park, covering 13,750 acres in the center of the country, just 8 kilometers from Arnhem. Originally intended as a hunting park, this privately owned nature reserve is a protected home for a wide variety of animals, including wild boar, deer, birds, and the rare mouflon, a breed of wild sheep. Visitors can easily explore the park's huge system of trails and paths via foot or bicycle. Park routes are well marked and offer mostly level terrain for easy passage. The park is also home to the Kröller-Müller Museum, which features an art gallery and sculpture park. Another popular nature reserve is Oostvaardersplassen, an exceptionally photogenic park located about 50 kilometers from Amsterdam. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.